Now, let's get started. Our first candidates are for 9 seats in the Calvert County Republican Central Committee. There are 11 candidates running for 9 seats on the Central Committee. I will introduce each candidate to you, and they will have a 1-minute statement. The first candidate is the chairperson of the Central Committee, Ennis. She is a candidate for re-election, and she is truly the mother hen of this event this evening.
Duties as the mother hen, somebody is blocking the firehouse. It is a Toyota and their tag number is 9EF41MO. Please move your car. Okay, now it's my turn, right? Hi, I'm Ennis, and it has been my privilege and great pleasure to serve on the Central Committee for the last 6 years and to be the chairman in 2013 and 2014. I think during this time we have all worked very hard, and we have seen Republicans take the majority of the voters in Calvert County. If I am successful in winning re-election, my goal for the new term is to register more Republicans, to help train and recruit more Republican candidates, and to elect more Republicans. I would appreciate your vote, and I thank you for your support in the past.
Our next candidate is the former chairman of the Central Committee and the candidate for re-election, Frank McCabe.
Hi, you all. I served for 6 years, finishing up in December of 2012, and through the grace of having wonderful candidates and very hard-working volunteers, we were able to, for the first time, elect Republicans to all 5 Board of County Commissioner seats, to elect a new delegate, Mark Fisher, to re-elect Tony O'Donnell, Delegate Tony O'Donnell, Sheriff Mike Evans, Laura, our state's attorney, and nobly Tracy Soper, our county treasurer, plus Leslie Downs to Orphans Court. One of my main reasons for running for re-election is to support an incredibly talented and energetic chairman, Ennis. I've tried very hard over this last year and a half, and will continue if I'm re-elected to the Central Committee. Thank you very much.
Thank you, our third candidate for re-election is Rich Romer.
Good evening. I'm Rich Romer. I'm running for re-election to the Calvert County Republican Central Committee. I'm a retired U.S. Air Force senior officer, serving overseas 4 different times, including combat in Vietnam. Politically, I was an elected member of the North Beach Town Council, and I have been an elected member of the Central Committee for the last 6 years. Prior to that, I served as secretary to the Central Committee, and I have been the parliamentarian of the Central Committee for about the last 10 years. The mission of the Central Committee is to register Republicans, to recruit Republican leaders, persuade them to run for elected office, and work hard to get them elected. The goals that the Central Committee supports and that we ask of our candidates are small government, lower taxation, environmental protection, and growth management. I am committed to all of those goals. I ask for your vote on June 24th in the primary election. Again, Rich Romer for Central Committee. Thank you.
Our next candidate for re-election is Robert Reed.
Hello, Calvert County. Good evening to you. My name is Robert Reed. I first got elected to the Central Committee in 1998. I've had the pleasure and privilege of being the precinct captain of 2-5, Huntingtown Elementary School. And I'm proud of aren't more Republican votes than any other precinct in Calvert County. But I have a problem, and I'm quite worried about something. I understand that pride is a sacred sin. Our Creator, especially once it's about false pride. But I can tell you unequivocally that I am proud to be a Calvert County Republican. I wouldn't have it any other way. And I would like to give at least one good amen to the people assembled here tonight. I couldn't be the only one here that's proud to be a Calvert County Republican. Is that true?
Amen.
Thank you for your consideration. And I hope that you have your vote.
Thank you, Ron. We have a number of open seats on the Central Committee, and Carolyn Rice is a candidate for one of the open seats on the Central Committee.
Passionate Republican, a longtime resident of Calvert County. In my experience as president of the Republican Women Leaders of Calvert, I believe I have the skills necessary to be a successful member of the Calvert County Central Committee. I want to make this county to be proud of by addressing some of our county's most prevalent hot-button issues. I want to do that by increasing voter registration, voter turnout, finding candidates to run for office, recruiting and training volunteers, and increasing the connectivity of our political constituents to the residents. By completing these tasks, I believe we can keep the rain tax out of our county and hold the state accountable for matching pension funds. Addressing our concerns on the home front will enable us to tackle the larger problems at the state level. I have the vision, experience, and most importantly, the drive to fulfill the duties of this office. I also look forward to collaborating with the admirable colleagues of the board to expose Maryland's red underbelly and turn our state red.
Thank you very much. Candidate for an open seat is Sarah Rosier.
Hi, I'm Sarah Rosier, and I am running for Central Committee. I am a lifelong resident of Calvert County, and I still think it's one of the best places to call home. From leading college Republicans at the University of Maryland during the 2010 gubernatorial race, to then going on to work for a top activist group on Capitol Hill in the 2012 elections, I have lots of experience working with activists at every level, and I have a heart for the Republican Party. Although those were great experiences, I still believe that the success of the party will happen locally, and I ask for your vote in order to help the Republican Party continue to recruit and develop new candidates and leaders, which is why I'm asking for your vote in June.
Thank you, Sarah. Krause is a candidate for one of the open seats on the Central Committee.
Hello, my name is Ben Krause. I will be running for the Republican Central Committee as well as another office. I want to see youth come back to the Republican Party. I know we're called the grand old party, but there's no reason whatsoever why people my age can't be politically active for constitutional rights, free market economics, and small government. I have been a resident of Calvert County since 2000. I want to represent the Calvert County Republican Party and bring us back to those values. I want to use my youth as a strength to recruit young voters to this party, not just on a county level, but on a state level, and hopefully by that, the national level. We need faces like this to be able to reinvigorate our party. It is your children, your grandchildren that will be this party when you're your age. We need to steal them back from the Democrats and the Independents and put them right here, right where they belong. Please give me your vote, June 24th.
Thank you, Ben. The next candidate for an open seat is David Weigel.
Good evening, folks. My name is David Weigel. I'm a candidate for Central Committee. I grew up in Calvert County. I came back here after law school to practice because this is where I want to be. At the same time, as an attorney, as a member of the County Economic Development Committee, as well as the chairman of the Chamber of Commerce Government Affairs Committee, I see every day what this state is doing to local businesses and people who want to retire here and be here and make this a great state and county to live in. I want this position because I want to help grow this party, recruit candidates who share my vision, and build the Republican Party in Maryland, because that's the only way we're going to have lasting change and make this continue to be the great county and state it is. So I thank you for your vote on June 24th.
Thank you, David. Our next candidate for an open seat is Justin Wood. Justin's not here. Greg Ostrander, who is a candidate for an open seat.
Yes, my name is Greg Ostrander. I'm not a politician or even a public speaker. I came to Calvert County recently. I came here by choice. I want to do something positive with Calvert County. Unlike everyone here, I'm sick of what's going on. We're overtaxed, we're overregulated, and God forbid if you want to carry a handgun. More than likely, that's not going to happen in the state. So I decided I'm going to do something about it. You know, I'm sick and tired of yelling at my TV, so I'm getting involved. I want to do the same things a lot of other people that have already talked about what they want to do. I want to get out there in the community. I want to knock on doors, not just Republicans. We do need to get the votes up. Not only do we need to get the votes up for the registration, but we need to get the votes up. We need to not only get people registered, but we need to get them out to vote. Definitely, if I'm elected, I'm going to reach out to everybody out here because we need your help and we can't do it alone. Thank you. Hopefully, I have your vote.
Thank you, Greg. Our next candidate for an open seat is Weigel. Weigel did not make it this evening. Our last candidate for one of the open seats is Michael Lacey. And Michael did not make it. We want to thank each one of you candidates, and we look forward to serving with 9 of you for the next 4 years on the Central Committee.